What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I thought today I would read some old journal entries. We're just gonna flip to some random pages, okay? And like see what we find. I was late for work again. I find that I become tired in the early afternoon, and when I'm tired, it makes it more difficult to access my joy and be grateful for the miracle of the new day. It makes sense. My vessel is so tired, and so is my mind, my body, and my spirit. I'm not as awake as I could be. Another pattern I'm noticing is that I've started keeping this journal when I experience a highly joyous day. The day after has historically been a bit of a dip. In the past, I would have called that a shitty day. I'm also aware that a lot of my focus and energy this week has been in preparation for my callback Friday. I suppose it makes sense that I might dip energetically or emotionally after having heightened senses and anticipation around it. And I'm having dueling awarenesses all day today. One part of me is calm, accepting, and intentional, and at the same time, I'm feeling super anxious. Like, I really feel chaotic and fearful. I honestly don't know what it's about, but it's a looming feeling. It feels familiar, but it's something I haven't felt in a long time. The thought of quieting my mind sounds repulsive. Maybe with some distance, I'll gain new perspective on it. Definitely feels like it's indicated by something I thought I outgrew, maybe an outside energy. I realize fully that no matter how good life gets, I'll still be consumed by the shackles of the human mind from time to time, and I accept that despite every instinct I have to resist it. Once again, I am humbled. Tomorrow will be better, I hope. 2/4/23 at 1:33 a.m. What a day it's been. The energy here is already better. What a day it's been. I'm so glad I prepared in the way I did because it was reflected back to me through casting. Her name is. She was a bit intimidating, if I'm honest. And I imagine being a casting associate or having any job that you work at all day, every day would eventually feel draining. And I imagine at the same time, you don't want to be too personal with the actors because you're constantly letting them down. I sensed she was just a no bullshit type of person, which I really respect and admire. And in these moments, I find it interesting because you, as the talent, you want to sell yourself. And at the same time, there is nothing worse than an actor who overtalks, overshares, or oversells. Luckily, it is really not in my nature to be that way. Lies. I read the first 2 scenes for her and she didn't even give me any notes. She was pretty into it. I put in parentheses, that's the role I hope to book. The 3rd scene was super long. It was a long speech. She gave me an adjustment and I really felt like I nailed it. She thanked me for being so prepared and said, great job. I guess all those adjustments in Scott Sedita's class really paid off. Shout out to Scott Sedita. I just can't believe how aligned all this feels. And I'm so happy that I've put in so much hard work over the years with blind faith that when an opportunity like this comes along, that I would be prepared. I was also told by several people that I am starting to look different, like my face has changed. I haven't had any work done. Just talking to myself in this journal. I mentioned this before, but I truly feel, underlined, feel different. I hope I can enjoy the weekend as much as possible while I wait to hear the result of my callback. Yeah, this stuff used to run my brain, my emotions, my auditions, and the results. It's like so real for an actor. Okay, let me jump to a different timeline here. 2/1/23, 9:20 p.m. It's funny, sometimes I put the timestamp. So I'm pretty sure I have angels. Actually, why beat around the bush? I know I have angels. I think about everything that has happened in my life up until this point, and there's absolutely no other explanation than divine intervention. It wasn't very long ago that I was working part-time job frying burgers and cleaning dishes at Burger King. My dad and mom were managing the restaurants. I think about the trendy internet meme conversations surrounding nepotism going on right now. Then I think about what nepotism has afforded me, which was line cooking and cleaning dishes at the local Burger King in St. Charles, Illinois. Let's go. And because of some deeper calling, I decided to take some chances to see what else life had for me. And although the journey to this point felt like a long period of patience and hard work, it really hasn't been that much time, underlined. So to me, I have to believe there is something greater at play here, because as I rehearse my sides for this project I have coming up, I'm aware of something huge that is about to take place in my life. It might seem like something small to people in this town, but what it says to me is that absolutely anything you dream and imagine for yourself can be achieved. And with enough passion, focused intention, consistent and hard work, this, underline, is the life you can design. And I have, somehow. I have lived almost 10 years, 10 lives, and it's still just the beginning. May the light guide the way. Look at God. Okay, I guess that I was really heavily into my journaling in 2023, so this is just from February 1st, 2023. I feel like in the past few years, I would get to February and realize that I'd forgotten to follow through with any of my intentions for the new year, but things seem to be so easy lately. The audition I have coming up is for a project involving two of the most iconic queer storytellers, and I'm seriously gagged at this information. I'm pumped, bitch. These are the moments I dream about. My scene partner, I don't want to say the name of the character, asks me if I believe in forgiveness, and my character gives a little speech about it. And I've literally been working with forgiveness in my spiritual practice as well. It's like crazy. Forgiveness? Yes, I believe in it. I'm trying to practice it over and over. There's so much I want to write about too. So many thoughts running through my head. I just hope that I experience more and more and more moments like this one. What a week, month, year, life beyond blessed, thankful, excited, and joyful, all exclamation points. Beyond, exclamation, blessed, exclamation, thankful, exclamation, excited, exclamation, joyful, exclamation. Oh man, I feel that gratitude right now that I felt in that moment. I remember that so well. Okay. How often is not enough journal entries? It's been an insane month. Okay, this is kind of vulnerable, I'll be real. I feel like I have something inside of me that's unable to truly trust. It's a deep flaw because I'm unable to trust and love myself in this way. Whew, this is heavy. Holy shit, this is such a deep one. Save it for the memoir. Okay, this one seems cool. August 21st, 23. I look around and suddenly I'm struck with the notion I am living inside of my dream. Someone's dream. I can remember as a child, I would go into the basement and select my father's Queen Greatest Hits CDs, taking them up to my room and playing them on my massive stereo system. The reflections I've been hearing from the people I've grown close to over the years about how grown up I am and how far I've really truly come is something I'm very proud of and do not take lightly. It really means a lot in my heart because it's true and I'm starting to accept that. I wonder if I'll ever stop feeling like a little boy though, hoping for validation and wishing people would like me, but I'm getting better and better about validating myself and not looking for that from the outside world. And maybe my legacy is about realizing that I'm inside of an accomplishment that's unfolding and less about having something or achieving or getting somewhere. I'm somewhere right now. I'm in motherfucking Bora Bora, bitch. Okay. 8/26/23. What are realistic expectations as it pertains to keeping a journal or other things / goals I want to accomplish? Working out, eating healthy, staying sober, booking more jobs, creating more consistently, etc. As those thoughts cross my mind, I'm struck with the awareness of how truly blessed I actually am. I'm living inside of a moment I will remember forever. I'm in a place I never dreamt I'd be, but I've always thought about going. I feel I should be looking up to take in this moment, but I'm scribbling on a page in my diary. It's funny how I have so much time to keep a journal and I use this moment to do it. One where I'm surrounded by more beauty than I can possibly comprehend and I should be out exploring it. Or maybe it's better this way. Or maybe it doesn't even matter. Actually, I'm quite sure it doesn't matter. 1/21/24. Okay, so much time has passed. Months and months. I dictate my experiences with my intention. So many cool things continue to happen and I trust that I am okay, safe, and strong enough to navigate my experience no matter what obstacle is thrown in my way. I love you, young man. You are safe. All right. That's I think that's a good place to stop. If you guys liked me reading my journal entries from the past, let me know, because there's more where that came from.